We're going on the most expensive snorkeling trip that I think I've ever been on. So come with us, let's see if it's worth the money, and we'll show you around everything. Our day started with a super early pickup from our hotel, and then we headed to the port where we were served breakfast. This was such a good addition because it meant we could fill up before the boat trip. There were so many things on offer, honestly, it was unreal. And then we had our briefing for the day. After the briefing, we were sectioned off into our boats, and then we began the boat trip. It took us around 1 hour to reach our first snorkeling spot, and honestly, I cannot put into words how amazing and clear this water was. It was an absolute dream to be snorkeling here. We got to spend a bit of time here before we headed to our next stop where we had some lunch. There was such a big lunch buffet and there were so many things that you could pick from. It was honestly perfect. And then this is where we had our lunch. I mean, you cannot get water clearer than that. The sand was white. It was powdery soft. It was honestly just paradise. We got to spend a lot of time here, so we just chilled on the beach. We done some swimming, and then we walked around the little island that we was on. I don't think you can get a more perfect view. Like, honestly, if you haven't come to the Similan Islands, make sure it is on your bucket list. We then headed back out on the boat, and then we headed to another snorkeling spot. Again, the water here was crystal clear. It was just a dream. So warm as well, so snorkeling around these waters was just great. And then we headed to our final island of the day, and this island was one that you could walk up to a viewpoint. So we began the walk up, and when you reached the top, the view over the island and the bay was absolutely unreal. This is literally the most perfect boat trip I think I've ever done. It's 100% worth all of the money that we paid to come on it. And I think this is the Maldives of Thailand because it is just dreamy. We actually got to spend a bit of time here as well, so when we'd done the viewpoint we just headed back down and chilled on the sand, done some swimming in the ocean, and just soaked it all up, to be honest, because it was absolutely paradise. As you can see from these clips, like, the water is just so blue. They haven't been edited, this is all just raw footage. So yeah, this is definitely your sign to visit the Similan Islands.